Okay, cut that. Alright, so hello. Yes, I'm streaming a bit. I say later than usual, but how many times have I streamed like until past this? Whatever. Okay, so I'm staying up past midnight for a thing, and I have nothing else to do until then. So I thought that I may as well stream because I need to I need to finish the story at some point, dude. God damn. Okay, so where did we last leave off? I believe, yeah, we're talking with Hermes Fandaniel. He's a pretty alright guy actually. In the past, he's pretty cool. He's actually a very cool guy actually, yeah. And at the moment, he's very sad because I believe that some sort of set of creations is said to be destroyed. And he's like, bro, how can these people just destroy life so easily? And we made him happier because we told him that we were suffering too. See, this is why I do the jokes, because it makes people feel better. Okay, let's continue. Verdict and execution. Hermes appears solemn and sorrowful. An all too brief interlude, perhaps, but it is time I attend to my next task. As Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus are aware, we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the Lycaonas, whatever. 7 were created for observation, and all 7 must be unmade. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and as chief overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Lycaons would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Hythlodaeus has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet, whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Lycaons have served their purpose. Oh, rip. I mean, I don't even know what the Lycaons are. Wait, maintenance? Oh. Well, it's gonna be past the time I'm even playing anyway, so it's fine. Wait, unstable. Hello? What in the world is going on? Oh, it says it's unstable, but maybe it was screwing up earlier. I don't know, because it looks like it's fine on my end. For my stream preview. Yeah. I will join in forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course. Let us be off, then. We return to the main aisle. I guess. Oh, okay. Not gonna. Or whatever. Hello, seahorsey. It says it's. I guess it's just taking a bit for the bitrate to update. I don't know why it was unstable in the first place. I don't know. Internet here is weird sometimes. You'd think that it'd be like pretty good because it's Ethernet and it's fucking crazy, but instead it's. I don't know. It's weird sometimes. I don't get it. Oh. These are the Lycaons. Okay. Also, bro, are you good? Doros, are you hurt? What happened here? Bro, look. They caught me off guard. They tried to fucking... Wow. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual. I broke free. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. Wow, shit. I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. Wait, they can fly? Okay, it's not good. Oh, yeah, because they're mounts. Whatever, I don't know. You can see them, I can't see them. Oh yeah, because they can see the ether. The last is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Marika handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. And Hythlodaeus is gonna be here. Oh yeah, Hythlodaeus is like, it's like all they can do is see, right? Like, if this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to Emet-Selch, unneeded though it is. Okay. Meteon, you are to stay here with Doros. But Hermes, bro, what are you gonna do, Meteon? The Lycaons must be reverted. I would spare you their pain and mine. This is my burden, not yours. But if you are intent on helping, then please follow my lead. Yes, I'll help. Oh. Okay, now it says excellent. I guess it was just a temporary thing. Let's go fight some red Fenrirs. Or a red Fenrir, because just one. Oh, wow, there it is. I appreciate your help, and lament that it is necessary. There it is, our quarry. Within striking distance at present, but if it feels threatened, it may well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You will approach slowly, in full view, and draw the Lycaon's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not. By my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me the time to catch it unawares. Ready? Let us begin. Okay. Hello. Oh. So I just have to kill these, like, bam. We'll do more? Oh, okay. I think it's better single target, right? I haven't done the the little potency things on it. Oh, no, you know what I mean. I haven't counted it. I just don't want to say calc because it makes it seem like it's smart. It's not. Die. Okay, is there another one? Okay, no. Hey man. Hey, look at me. Don't look at anything else, just look at me. Hey man.
Now.
Oh. Staff of Hermes. Or wait, no. I don't know the. I don't know, man. Cool staff. That's all I gotta say.
Oh. Forgive me. Please, forgive me.
Oh.
May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas.
Bruh. Don't say anything. Just let it happen.
Be not forgotten. In concept endure. To reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire.
Bruh.
Hate, if that be your want. We are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high. Fly free.
You get it because they don't walk, they fly. Bruh.
Join the convocation, Hermes.
Why are you gonna say it like that? It's like he's nagging
You
him.
do not belong here. Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star.
Oh.
And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Vandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right.
Man.
And to be torn by such thoughts. I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes is so cool, dude.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
This is so true. Being angry fucking sucks. It's so annoying.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
Hythlodaeus, a real homie.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I don't even know what I seek, to be honest. I was looking for anything, any sort of hint as
I
to
expect
what's causing.
we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Yeah, let's go.
Aye.
Damn it, Sunk. The other Lycaons have been taken care of. The incident is resolved, and life in Elpis continues as normal. Or ends, as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there is a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it like to be what must it be like to experience such torment? Oh. Well, he learned. Probably. I really should just throw these away, sell them or something, because I could just buy level 90 gear off the market. Hey, Hythlodaeus. Travelers at the crossroads. Hythlodaeus wishes to discuss plans for the remainder of your visit. Where to now? If there is anywhere you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused his position with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist. Then allow me to remain your humble guide. And what of you, Medica? Will you continue along with us? Sure, I mean, I have nothing else to do. Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you would follow me, we will first head back towards Ananoresis. Oh, we're gonna go to the northern part? Bro. I just want to teleport. I get it, I can't fly. There's still one area left. Interesting. Okay. Oh, what is that? Wait, what is that? Oh, is that like the teleporter that we're gonna take to go up? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I thought it is. From here, we follow the path towards Zenotoneus. There, we will find one of the naos which facilitate travel between the islands of Elpis. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which I have previously been granted. We only need use the device together once, and henceforth you have leave to use it freely. Shall we? Let's go. What the fuck is that thing? I mean, it's a hunt target, but like, wow, I think it's cool. Grangach. Here we are, Notoneus. The news will take us to Calamelios Zephyros, the western island. That's it right there, looming large over us. Step this way and we can soon admire the view from above. Alright, let's go. Shoo. Tell me y'all can't just like fly up here? Why do you need to teleport? Hey.
I present to you Calamelios Zephyros.
I was close enough.
Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos. Right then. Let's begin by...
Ah.
Well,
Motherfuckers.
well. An Arraius. How delightful.
Hello. What are you looking at? Okay, bye. Oh.
And what, pray tell, is that?
The fuck? It's it's one of those bosses.
That's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago.
A land shark.
Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept.
Okay.
At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact. And then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst. Concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but
Bruh.
in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. Here we are.
It's the dais. Oh. Here she is. It's time.
That was too close. Are you unharmed?
Hello.
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Venat, that we should meet you here.
Venat. Hello. Hi, Mom. I can't say anything about it,
As
though.
I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star.
Venat's different.
Well, she is
Ah,
not
okay.
among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work.
Is she talking with this? Is she telling the shark to like go away? Okay.
Venat is
Okay.
her name, and she is the previous Azem.
Oh. Ah. I see. Who's the current Azem then?
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is she, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day.
It sounds like something I
I
would
should
do.
be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was just Hell's. That was just what was the fuck was the dungeon? It's not Hell's Cure. Hell's Lid. Yeah. Man,
Oh, you know I am.
I wonder what would happen if we talked to the current Azem. I feel like
Now
something would happen.
You are?
Hello. Those are nice eyes, nice eye textures. Those are cool. Damn, what's this just silence? This hello. Okay. This is Lalafell.
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Wow. How are you? Wow, fucking smart motherfucker.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you.
Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, alright, fair enough.
Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
I mean, the jig's up. I might as well just admit it.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Yeah. It's called the Blessing of Light. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I see you are not ignorant to its presence. And while there are many protective spells, the one you bear is unmistakably mine.
Yes.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
Alright, Emmett sucked. Time to get schooled. True.
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
Yeah, I can't say anything. I can't say anything about it. Said, don't change
The reality
anything.
to which you must return exists as a result of the final days.
Don't say anything.
You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
Yeah, but that's a bit vague. Is that saying that I can't say anything, or is that saying that no matter what I do, nothing will change? It could be either. Oh, okay. So I guess I took it as the second one.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How very exciting. I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future.
Man, if only our present hydaelyn could be this cool.
Until a moment
She's
finally
actually like doing things
arrives,
here.
we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge. So you needn't worry for us.
Okay.
More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have slipped up. I would have been like, oh,
You
the end of the
won't reveal it to us. Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
I don't think I can say anything about it. I mean, it sucks. She's like, let's not waste our time. We got some shit to do.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself.
Oh, well, yes, I...
As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
I can't tell you that, bro. I'm sorry. The fate of my world depends on it.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos.
Oh.
We were meant to meet. I am certain of it.
Probably, yes.
Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly, and sent you unto myself in the past.
I mean, you didn't do
It's
that, but
precisely the
yeah.
sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
I guess giving us Elpis was, if that was like a long con, but I don't know. I wouldn't blame hydaelyn for that. I wouldn't give hydaelyn the credit for that one. My apologies, but before we move along, a colleague has tasked me with a matter which I'd rather not leave unresolved. It involves finding a certain concept-engraved crystal, and the quick-fingered Aureus which made off with it. Oh, that guy. An Aureus, you say? I think we might have seen the culprit before being distracted by that business with the shark. Would you like us to follow its ethereal trail? That would, of course, lead us only to the Aureus. There's no guarantee it hasn't dropped or stashed away the crystal you seek. Please, even that much would be enormously helpful. While you were hunting down the thief, I can follow behind and scour the forest floor just in case. Could I ask you to join the search? I would appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land to the west of here. Alright. Many thanks. There's a small bridge leading into Poit and Oikos. Let us meet up there once we've exhausted our efforts. Alright, quest marker, lead me the way. That's lead the way, yeah, yes. Wait. Oh, first off. Where are you at? Here? Southeast. There you are. Behind a rock. Oh, there's a venat aether current around here too. What the fuck? I see. They just let these things fucking wander around, dude. These things are fucking crazy. Is that a player? Oh no, it's an NPC. Oh. There you are. Alright, where are you at, motherfucker? Fine, I'll kill you. I have a feeling it's up here. Come on, I can get this other one before. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was down there. I do like Divine. Divine Might's pretty cool, I'll admit. Why, hello. But I get special robes because she's cool. Our last searcher returned. I'm afraid the Aureus no longer had the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its wake. I don't suppose you fared any better. Oh, I did. Here you go. Rock. The crystal. Well done. Wonderful. Now I can focus on your tale without that missing concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding things? Yes. Yep. Oh, you too? Some of us seem destined to always be searching, for ourselves and for others. Long ago, when I held the seat of Azem, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers to people's problems. Naturally, the need for such journeys has lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor. Yet I am still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That is what brings me to Elpis, in fact. Many times has my presence been requested. My opinion sought concerning the habitat of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is the way one thing leads to another, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, it's very, very lucky, isn't it? Alright. A past not yet come to pass. Venat is in a cheerful mood. Yeah, just happy. Thank you again for your timely help. Now then, 'tis time I return this stolen property. I would go on ahead to my if you would go on ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to that task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard. Alright, let's go. What are y'all doing? What? Oh. Oh. First of all... never forget. Damn, Na's got this whole ass place to herself? Damn. Hello. Welcome to my temporary abode. Please, make yourself at home while I put on some tea. Bro, all we do is drink fucking tea in Final Fantasy. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but man. Alright.
A wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
The theme.
I
Answers.
said I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit.
Sweetmeats? What? What's that?
There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like.
Yeah, I have a lot of hot water, but what
Now
about
then.
tea leaves?
Will you tell us your tale?
Alright. So it all began, I was just randomly chilling, like, on a fucking carriage. And then randomly I had this weird-ass dream. And I saw, like, this, like, crazy-ass shit. And then I just randomly became the protagonist of Final Fantasy XIV. Oh yeah, I guess I should start from there. So yeah, some crazy-ass shit happened. And now the world is in, like, 13 pieces. Not 14, though. Just 13.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
That is the beginning. I don't fucking know what happened before that. Oh, I guess I'm telling them, like, their whole thing is like, oh yeah, your world, like, some random, like, fucking weird ass shit starts happening when your world, like, Aether starts, like, dying and decaying, and then the end of the world starts happening, and then you guys, your world, like, fucking explodes and shit and becomes like 13 bits, and then that's where I come in. Now like I said, I'm randomly I just randomly become the protagonist of the story, and then I, like, save some people. I'm, like, in Gridania. Oh yeah, hydaelyn, you're like a fucking, like, crystal. It's, like, really cool, I guess. Like, you don't really do much, but, like, you're cool. Oh yeah, Emmett Selk, like, fuck you. But also you're kind of chill when I like killed you and shit. Hythlodaeus, you were also there. You were also very cool. Oh yeah, like, you created, like, Amuro and stuff. That was very cool. Hythlodaeus was there. I said we chilled out. We were very friendly. You were friendly in the future too. That was pretty cool, actually. Nice. Oh yeah, so, like, Hermes became, like, Fandaniel, and, like, I killed Zodiark, and, like, oh, that, like, kind of caused the end of the world and shit, and, you know, oops. But now I'm back in the past trying to figure out why it's happening.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
While not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous.
These people literally have the ability to create whatever they imagine out of pure magic. And they hear this shit and they think it's ridiculous? What?
What of you, Venat?
She's like, yeah, I believe it.
Not knowing the precise details of the first final
Oh, okay.
days, it is difficult
First.
to determine the veracity of the tale.
The first final days.
Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did.
Oh man.
Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this
The
hydaelyn?
14.
Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures.
I don't fucking know.
Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I still don't understand that one.
That it's of import to your mission is plain. But your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance.
Probably.
But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus? In the future,
fuck does that
when
mean?
she came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
No, they said we can't
Theoretically
change.
speaking, it is a possibility. Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically.
Exactly.
The capital and Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
True, true. I note also that hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which she must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Or she just didn't fucking know.
Alternatively, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
She read the script.
This is quite a puzzle. And we do not have all the pieces.
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear.
Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Motherfucker, why is Twitter being such dog shit right now? Okay. Yeah, also that is true,
Despite
but not.
being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight.
Yeah? I mean, you also locked Zodiac in prison.
Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Yeah, and that's what you did by locking Zodiac away.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
No, she did it. The only reason that it stopped was because Fandaniel and wait, actually to be fair, the ether was being weird even before then. But like it got accelerationism by like Fandaniel.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed.
I mean, suppose.
And if hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale?
It's true. Well, he's just mad because I fucking killed him in the future. Bro, it wasn't my fault, dude. You made me do it, and it was a sick fight.
I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity.
And this is why it happened.
I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman.
Wait, did I say that he was a what? He was not that at all. Why did I call him that? He was not at all. He was he was a bit crazy, but like he had good reason to. Like his whole fucking world was destroyed and I'm fucking just trying to bring it all back. Fucking recreates Amuro just because he's so fucking sad about it. Dude, his fucking like trial in the story mode is called the Dying Gasp. And then when you fucking kill him, he's like, bro, remember that we lived. And I fucking cried. Like, bro, come on, why did I call him that? I didn't say that.
To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem.
I don't know, man.
Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory.
Bro, you don't know what happened, bro. You can never predict what happens when you go crazy, dude.
Worse still, I even invited you there.
Yes.
Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Because you were confident and sad and kind of crazy.
Now, I would
Elidibus
allow
thought he could
that
kill
the
me.
hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me.
Yeah, and that's why you did what you did. Oh, the Amuro thing.
But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
That's what they all say. Everyone's gangster until shit goes down.
You do not know me. I've had my fill of your fiction.
I've had my fill of bad
I will
futures.
return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
Bro, you asked me.
Emmett Selk, wait!
His government name.
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
Wait. Yeah. Dynamis. So Hermes and Meteon, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely them, Dynamis. You ever notice that weird neck
Hermes
texture?
and his creation Meteon, you say? If
Yes.
Dynamis is the self-same energy as Akasha,
Damn,
as
I told it in
rightly
detail.
seems, then those two may well be at the center of the calamity to come. This warrants further investigation.
Yeah.
With that settled, tis time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer. And suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest.
Thanks, venat. Thanks, Mom. Like she isn't my mom yet. Bro, he didn't even drink his tea, dude.
Have faith.
Turn that shit up.
If Emmett Selk is the man Azum described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Fucking love this track. Whoever the fuck was on piano, they went off. Oh, hi. Shall we begin our investigations then? I am acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. Of the man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus, I suggest we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteon, and I have a good idea of where we might begin. Oh, side quest. Hello. See you, the woman standing in front of yonder building? Her name is Ismene. She is the one who made arrangements for my stay in Elpis, and from what I recall, she has held her position here for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with some insights. Go and ask her questions. I will help with drawing out answers if need be, but I leave the choice of topic up to you. Hello. Questions? For me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. Oh, okay. Let's go. Interrogation, begin. Oh, wow. Greetings, Ismene. Or Ismene, or... My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering if you might indulge her. Oh, certainly, Mistress venat. Anything to be of service. See? What did I say, dude? I know that look on people. What do you wish to know? Yeah, bro. What's he like? I mean, I can tell he's a pretty great guy, dude. Well, I can only answer from my own experience, but... I would describe him as a quiet man. Reserved, you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as Chief Overseer. The man is a walking archive when it comes to life forms. He can discuss any species in incredible detail and is the leading authority on concepts with the power of flight. I hope that answers your question. Was there anything else? Yo, what about Medion? How long has she been here? I cannot rightly say. As the Chief's personal creation, Medion has not been subjected to observation and study like other concepts. So one day, she was simply there. And what do you make of her abilities? I understand that she is a highly unusual familiar, able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is a mystery to me. Oh, my apologies. I wish I could explain her nature in more depth, but I've not had occasion to discuss it with Chief Hermes. Yeah. Do you trust him? I mean, I would. I beg your pardon? I've known Chief Hermes for many years. Though I cannot say we are close, he has never withheld information to the detriment of our duties, if that is what you mean. Ah, forgive us. We seem to have veered slightly off course here. Is there perhaps someone else who could tell us more about Medion? Well, that would be Timaeus. Yes, he has a similar expertise with flying concepts and is much more eager to discuss the subject. You'll find him conducting his observations on the bank of the stream somewhere to the east. Oh, and unless you take a particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. Yeah, we shall keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and your insight. I'll think nothing of it. If there's aught else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. Alright. Let's go. Come, Madoka. I think we've taken enough of Ismene's time. How many different ways did I pronounce her name in like the past 2 minutes? Oh, okay. Our investigation is off to a fine start, wouldn't you agree? From here, I propose that we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the resident observers. If you could track down the colleague Ismene mentioned. Fuck. While I did feel compelled to interject once or twice during that previous conversation, you seem more than capable of drawing forth the answers you seek. All I ask is that you watch your footing around the stream. We can meet back here once you finish speaking with this Timaeus. Oh, is it? I can swim. Just because I'm short doesn't mean I'll get swept away. Man. See, look, this isn't even like that deep. Oh wow. God, the fish. Oh shit, it's Parthodax. Dova. Oh shit. He's just chilling. Look. I can stand in this. Hey, it's Timaeus. Yes, yes, I am Timaeus, but please keep your voice down. You'll startle the birds. Alright. Let us begin. So, what is it you wish to speak about? I can't ask him that. He'll be like, yes, yes, I am, of course. Right. Chief Hermes' work. A worthy subject indeed. Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of creators. Even now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. He would have said this shit regardless. What sets the chief's creations apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Birds that climb so high they disappear from view, others which traverse the boundless sky in moments, and all without riding the currents. I know none save he who can conceive of such marvels. Even we who prize elegance of form above all else are dumbfounded by his genius. Yeah, Meteon? Is she cool? My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Meteon as a concept, I've never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift for communicating via emotions, but otherwise, her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes should choose to subject Meteon's concept to the Bureau of the Architect, then will the design be registered for public scrutiny? Then will the design be registered for public scrutiny? Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Of course, if it came to me, a fellow artisan looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Okay, do you know about Dynamis? Dynamis and Entelekis? He doesn't fucking know. Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower made here in Elpis which exhibited properties of one or the other? It must have been centuries since I last heard anyone speak of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? No, just me. Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered that you saw my insight, but I cannot afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. Now I really must return to my observations. Surely you have your own tasks to attend to. Alright. Venat. How are you doing? Back already? That was quick work. You were obviously clever enough to head off any of that rambling his men mentioned. So, have you any new findings to share? No. Isn't. Ah, I see. Even an expert in the field had little understanding of Meteon's capabilities, let alone an awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Meteon as his personal project and can provide no details beyond those which you just told me. Which leads me to believe that the only person with any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. Yes, we've made some progress here, but more information is needed if we are to reach any definitive conclusions. That is true. Witness to the spectacle. Venat is musing over your recent findings. At present, the strongest link we have to the final days is the power of Dynamis and the Entelekis which can control it. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth. Except for Hermes, it seems. Thus, I am inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the Chief Overseer and his familiar. And on that subject, was there aught else of note you could tell me about Meteon, aside from her unorthodox method of communication? Yes. I rather wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? Oh yeah, so like there were birds created to like fly up into space and then communicate with other creatures. Like aliens and shit. So these siblings of hers now travel the great expanse in search of deeper meaning. Thank you. Though the mystery at hand remains unsolved, I feel you touched upon a vital clue. One we should keep in mind as we continue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to Peripatia Crystalline, not far from here. Just follow the path to the west. So why'd you go east then? Oh, because there's no path here. Okay. Okay, so soon I will stop to try and get this shit done. And that'll be the end of the stream. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. Is Ultimate releasing soon? Like, is that what this patch is? Hello, Venat. This tower and the one further along are both part of Peripatia Crystalline, the facility where they archive all of Elpis' observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason we were here, is it? I shall cut my architectural lesson short and see what those two archivists have to share. If you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you there anon. Alright. They'll speak. Alright, wait, what is the new title that I got from hitting level 90 with everyone? Wars Horizon. I didn't get a title for everything. I would have preferred a title than that stupid hat. Oh, you have questions for me? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. Indeed. So if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for our official records. Of course, right. Now, what is it you wish to speak with me about? Hey, man. I need to talk to you about Hermes. The Chief Overseer's personal research project. And by that, I assume you mean Meteon? Yeah. What's going on? What's happening? Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher tailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Meteon appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Although I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Hydaelyn shared with me. Oh, pray tell. Ah, Hydaelyn is my partner, and a fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Meteon heavensward, a host of them. For several days, she would speak of that scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she had ever witnessed. Well, that sounds like a story I should like to hear. Hello, venat. Mrs. venat, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Pray you do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with a retelling of this sight which so delighted your Hydaelyn? Of course. Or you could hear from her lips directly if you prefer. Oh. At present, she should be observing a subject in Metabasios Thalassae. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans recreated in such sublime detail. I imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress venat, even though such pursuits must continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. Indeed they do. She's just looking at him like, shut the fuck up, I'm not going back. 'Tis a rest well deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered for the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as Azem. And what would help us be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as the basis of many of the techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much endearing passion as you. I dare say there is not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. I will be honored. Well, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Hydaelyn in person? Bro, she's really just looking at him, just like, shut the fuck up. Right. Then allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. It will take you up to the Skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. Oh, that would be most helpful. Thank you. Thanks, bro. Windows. Wait, oh. I've opened the path to the Skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper tier. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the Skyway and you will find yourself at the entrance to Metabasios Thalassae. Hydaelyn will be eager to share a tale with you, I'm sure. Hello, approachable archivist. Ah, yes, an educated librarian. Oh, Mistress venat, just passing through? Then allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there's always an observer or two out in the upper Skyway. Man, she just fucking walks through. She doesn't give a fuck. Everyone's just like, oh, venat, alright. I wish that they did the animations while you were moving. I mean, of course, that can be arranged, but, you know, by default. Because some of the animations are cool. I was like, I want to see them. Like, that does the animation. This is the animation. It's not Sentinel or Bulwark. Even Reprisal does. And Hurried Observer. Mistress Venat, I was not told to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. Ugh. She doesn't like all this shit. She's like, please, there's no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galeen, if that might be arranged. Yes, Galeen, of course. I will inform her immediately. But she must be engaged. She might be engaged in a testing phase. You could be in for something of a wait. Should I let you know? Should I let her know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she's ready to receive us. Alright, so... All... It is now midnight.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
Looks alright.
What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
Yeah. Nah, that place is pretty cool.
I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes.
What?
And the adoration in your voice.
The fuck? I could hear the glimmer in your eyes. I see.
While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures?
Oh, have I got stories
Not the
to tell
pretentious
you.
events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own.
Alright, we're
By
gonna tell him
learning
about Heaven's
the
Word.
future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveller. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
Ishgard. Ishgard is cool. I'm gonna tell her about the banquet. Oh yes. Alright, so like I went to this like banquet after saving the world, kind of. Eorzea specifically. And then like the fucking like Sultana got like poisoned and shit. And I was like, oh, I got framed for it. So then I had to run away and I ran to Ishgard. And all my friends kind of like fake died, but like they didn't really die. And also you told me, oh yeah. See, they didn't die. Don't worry, you're fine. Okay. Oh, that's how you fought, dude. Did you see? I was right. It was Heaven's Word. So yeah, it's like fucking like Heaven's Word shit happened. Like rest in peace to the homie Harchifant.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it.
Nidhogg was so cool. You had to be there.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place.
Faraway place.
It gives me heart.
Faraway place, motherfucker. It's here, basically. Just in a different dimension.
Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word. As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? When sprung mankind?
Those are important questions.
Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles.
Like, wow, how the fuck does this happen?
Each and every one of us. Born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity.
Yeah, she sounded like hydaelyn right now.
When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done.
Creation magic.
passion swelled within me. An epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true, and a presence without. Immense, yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating. How keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance.
Yes. I
I was
suppose.
overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath.
Did you think about it at all?
I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now.
You didn't say the thing.
Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong.
I'm gonna just say right now, if I don't get to reserve the rooms that I want, because that's what I'm doing, I'm reserving rooms for my club. If I don't get to do it because I waited 6 minutes, so because I wanted to watch this
And
cutscene,
amidst
I'm
it
gonna
all
be
are
mad.
people, beacons of light and life, laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love.
Yeah, this is.
And so long as they need help,
Thanks,
I
hydaelyn.
cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it.
Nah, you're still chilling.
A moment she can let go and walk unto the end.
I understood that reference.
Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true.
All right.
Has
Ask
your
away.
journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Abso-fucking-lutely. This is like one of my like favorite game, if not like the favorite game of all time I've ever played.
Pray forgive my lateness.
You motherfucker.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
Yes, we did.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Yes.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation.
Thalassai.
As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate.
Okay.
And who should I spy on an isle to the south?
Metea.
But Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
We're going.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas,
you
he
say anything?
said that he
Oh.
couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests.
Oh.
It shouldn't be long now, though. He
Oh?
often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
We gotta catch him up there.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
Thanks,
You're very
Gillian.
welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Man,
Please.
imagine if you were in a 100-story building, and instead of having to walk through hallways and then go down an elevator and then walk through more hallways, they just said, all right, let me just change this door to the door outside, and you just walk out. Let me finish this quest first. So, another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others. Yeah, obviously. Which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. Since we have... yeah, I was about to say that was one. Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter the more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next step should be to divine why, or even if, he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. But why are we accusing him now? We don't know anything. He's just chilling. Oh, it's because of Fan Daniel. But like, whatever. Okay. So regardless, let me do a quick end stream. Yes. This game is great. Alrighty. So I gotta get on that. I swear to God, if motherfuckers are actually staying, if other motherfuckers are staying up until midnight on a school night to reserve some shit, I'm gonna cry. Okay, bye.